Alrighty. Fan Fun Friday is a Fan Fun Go. Woo! It's even notifying me of me streaming. Fantastic. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. TGIF, if you're into that kind of stuff. And then music gets incredibly loud. Turn that down. I don't close that, I'm gonna need that. Keep the volume mixer open. SoundCloud has a tendency to blow your eardrums out. Just gonna plug that in 111. Now we're gonna just give it a second and wait for people to start showing in. Might as well start blocking these spams since we've got time. Morning, True Colors. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Since I've got a few seconds, I might as well pour myself a cup of tea. Since that's, Hey, AMG, you're early today. Oh, that is incredibly hot. Whew. Hot tea. Hot tea first. Nico's asking for a shout out, but I'm not logged in currently as Churros Moran. I need to log out if I want that. This is what we're gonna be doing with Lushens. Is what we're gonna be doing with Lushens. I re-ruined my Lushens, ripped a few runes on a few other mons, mostly Tark. Tark had to lose. One Tark lost most of his runes, which is okay because I wanted to put him on Violent anyways, and I took most of his Swift runes off. One Lucian is on Blade XX, the other one is on Swift X. The whole point is to amp the world away. We're gonna see what we can really deal with them. And, you know, as standard Fan Fun Fridays, we're gonna be doing account reviews, helping people if they need it. Maybe doing some RTA. I know AMG wants me to run my Lucians against them repeatedly to see how they do. Hurry back soon. Gonna miss you lots. Destiny 2 on PC kind of seems like it might be interesting. I hope it's actually not as content starved as Destiny 1 when it came out. And hey, Lost Soul, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. How am I doing account reviews? Well, you've got two options. Hey, Leonardo, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. So we've got two options for account reviews. Either I come over to your server if it's not global. You throw some gang signs down in chat, and I head over to your account and just kind of look at what you got. But that's usually the most easiest way. Hey Milan, welcome back to the stream, man. Glad to see so many familiar faces. Defense leaders go, no attack bar boosters. I think I can Lucian this. We'll see what Okinos does in response to being Lucianed. Okay, they're on... Someone's on shield, so I'm assuming it's either Praha or Okinos. But let's find out. That Okinos is probably a damage build. Alright, well, Double Fire still gets Lushened. On Asia server, that's going to be a bit rougher. I don't think I can outspeed this. I really don't. I'm only at 264 speed. I'm not even there yet because my runes isn't maxed. Well... Stuck at 70. Alright, we can do that. What is 70? I have a fear of this commune if we don't... We need crits to kill Leica initially. We'll definitely eat these two away, but killing Leica off the start is going to be hard. So let's try it. We need to figure out what's going on. Artemil is stage 70. Right. Okay. We'll see what we can do there. Chances are you may not have the rune quality for it, or you just may have to try it a couple times. Come on, some crits, please. There we go. And we got him before he got a gen. Wonderful. This is awesome. I like actually having speed tuned my Lushens. Yeah, we're not outspeeding that. I don't think we'll outspeed that. We'll try. You know, this is a day that I need to dedicate to figuring out what I can do with my Lushens. Alright, Leo, we'll try a team for you. Dark Barb boost. Alright, I cut, which... Oh, come on. Since I cut, I should get all of my amps out. Yep. Perfect. Hey, Shifu. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Let's do 70 real quick. We've got enough wings out that we can let them regen. Oh, right, I haven't done World Boss. I need to tag this before it dies. Yep. I'll show the runes for the Lushen team here in a second. Let me do World Boss. We'll show runes for Lushen since it's quicker, and then we'll do TOA 70 to give you kind of an idea, Leo, what you should be doing. Leo, remind me, do you have Gildong? Thank you, Shifu. I really appreciate that. Let's see. Alright. So you don't have any form of Taoist for those guaranteed stuns. Alright, we'll make do without it. How built is your Colleen? Is the question I'm asking now. Sell that off. White trash rune. Low roll on speed means we do not keep it. Shifu, I am not really free to play. I don't buy like the reappraisal packs or anything. Mainly the things I do buy are, you know, transmogs because they're pretty. I don't generally dump a lot of money into this game though. Just on occasion. Sometimes I buy the like $5 like daily pack. Mainly Beretta Vero Spectra Mav Basalt. Okay. I think we make do with that. Yeah. Alright. Lushen runes first. Yeah. If you can't see, I like the transmogs of some things. Like, anything else with transmog that makes it around here? Nope, don't. Well, Lushen has transmog. So, but the thing is, I actually got these from Transmog Stones, because I didn't really care for the Transmogs on the rest of Lucian. Alright, so, Lucian runes, Lucian team runes start with Bernard. This needs maxed, so we're going to do that now. He needs to be faster, that's all. But, we've got Bernard, who's at 263, 264 speed, I believe? Once this rune is maxed. But right now he's missing out on 11 speed, so he's at 250 something. So, we've got Bernard at plus 143 speed. He's going to be a little bit faster after I'm done with this. We've got Megan, who is on Swift Will, so that way she can get hit by one Leo. She's on speed, HP at 197 speed. Hey, Nathaniel Gaming, welcome back. Yes, I do remember you. Nathaniel. Yeah, I mispronounced everybody's name. I'm sorry. I've done it twice. So, and so first Lucian, this is my low damage Lucian. Not because I wanted him not to proc Nemesis or anything, I just wanted him to be the same speed as my actually built Lucian. So, he's on Swift, attack, crit damage, attack, with as best subs as I can to get him with, like, you know I'm missing speed, but that's why I'm on Swift instead, so I can make up for all of the additional bits that I'm dropping here. Some runes need upgraded and touched up. Other runes are okay, I guess, but if we look at him, he's at 70% crit rate, 175 crit damage, at plus 62 speed, so he's looking at, we're looking at 165 speed, which is, this one is at 159 speed, 74% crit rate, 208% crit damage, plus 1400 attack, where the other one is only plus 1500 attack. It has more attack, but less crit damage. On attack, crit damage, attack. These are my more premium runes. This still needs a attack percentage on it, but we'll get there. But we've got 19% crit rate, 16% attack, 8 speed. We've got 12% crit rate, 14% crit damage, 5 speed. 12, 14, and 6. 6 and 25% crit damage here. Wish it was attack percentage, and that can't be speed because we got it locked away. But some of these runes have some room for improvement. I'm gonna grind in at some point attack percentage here, but yeah. This is a interesting shield rune. I got it and I'm like, who am I gonna use it on? And eventually I figured out to throw it on Lucian. Alright, I've been asked really quickly, where am I at the event? Hey, look at that! That's really cool. Congratulations to Childish getting his own event thrown in there. Hey, Haru! Welcome to the stream. That is really cool that they're actually promoting Childish's stream. That's really cool. And that he's on the Com2 USA account. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. I've been asked about where I'm at in the event, so I'm going to show it where I'm at in the event. The answer is, I am at way over where I need to be. I've already passed 1,000 points, and I've been past 1,000 points. So, that's where I'm at the event. I still think that's really cool that they're doing a thing for Childish. Alright, so let's look at a team for Leonardo real quick. 70 is Arnimal. Arnimal's a jerk face. So we're gonna bring Veramus, but we're not gonna make him lead. We're gonna bring Beretta, Vero, Bella, Mav, and Colleen. Colleen is all we need here. Chocolate carrots are great. Good luck to your summons on those fodder scrolls, Lost Soul. I'm going to be summoning next week. Next week from this day. 1 week, 7 days, 24 times 7. I'm going to be doing a bunch of summons. Yeah. Bomber is good, but this team should be able to do it just fine. We're going to put attack break on those because the random transcendence is always going to happen. We don't need to heal just yet. Mav can heal himself, especially once we get stuns. I'm gonna give myself attack buff now. That one transcended a second time, so we're gonna pick on him because he likes to transcend. I mean, I know I can auto this stage, but I'm just showing that this team works out just fine. Man, TOA normal, you just do so much more damage because of, it's not hard. Forget that. I forget how much damage you do on TOA normal. We shouldn't need to refresh anything. Pew! Book. 10k damage. Good damage from coming out from a Beretta. Yeah, we might as well just stun them. I don't want them taking a turn. They're gonna take a turn, whether I like it or not, so we're just gonna taunt him, attack break him, or not. The Ball of Destiny. It's gonna tickle. We're gonna use Seize because it does more damage, has a slightly higher multiplier. Yeah, other than that, trash waves are trash waves. Be very careful with those fire liches. More often than not, you'll be fine, but sometimes they will transcend literally every single turn, and you'll have to deal with restarting once or twice. It's a lot more of a problem on TOA hard. Trust me, it's a huge problem on TOA hard when a lich transcends 2 to 3 times in a row and you end up losing most of your mons. Because you can't taunt or stun down something that takes a turn after every one of your turn. It's like playing Magic the Gathering against a blue deck. You ask them kindly if you may have a turn, and their answer is always no, and I counter your question. Okay, Frozen Orb's fine. Thankfully these don't do a lot of damage, so we're allowed to just sit here and let them do what it is, what they do. No stuns, so here comes Angry Wave, gonna stun up a few of me. We don't want Angry Wave to go down again, so we're gonna stun the second one. Yeah. This one, if you don't get stuns, it's just asking them kindly to have a turn. Because if you don't stun up the Woundhawks, you're gonna have a hard time getting a turn again. But you will be cleansing that slow every turn with Veramos. So hopefully, eventually, after 1 or maybe 1.5 times being stunned up and slowed, you'll get back to where you are. And then they're basically stuck where they are for now. Once they use both of their abilities, they're harmless. Because they're just going to be applying tack down to you, which you will be getting rid of just simply by having Veramos alive. And boop him on the nose, throw that at him. Yep. They're just not a threat anymore. And especially if your Bella's ruined well enough, she'll be taking all the hits, but it's not that bad. We're gonna just immediately attack down him, because he's gonna probably counter. Going for Phoenix Fury is a great way to get Beretta killed, so we're gonna Turbulence him. We're gonna Armor Break him. Bella's gonna get smacked, and we're gonna attack bar boost. This is bad. We're gonna hit a Yeti because that takes the chance of getting hit by the other Yeti down by 1. Bella, stop it. We don't need you to have turns. Now we're gonna hope for stuns. We got 2, which are the Yetis. The Yetis are a problem, but not too bad of a problem. So we've been armor broken, and that's pretty bad. But we just got 2 despair stuns, so I'm getting kind of lucky there. Attack bar boosting and hitting him once. Everyone's gonna counter up. Throw some more stuns down. Alright, so we're down to 1 thing not stunned. We're going to taunt him, fight Mav. Mav loves it when you fight him. We're going to attack down this Yeti because we know he's going to take a turn. Hey Alex, how's it going? We don't want you to have a turn. You just do damage, and that's not cool. Keep armor break on him. Sure, it's a crit, but I don't care too much about it. Now we've got 3 people up. Unfortunate. We're gonna try to stun the Yeti. Yeah. Again, heal up. And I could have blocked him, but Right now we're focusing on just getting the battlefield where we want it to be, which is not critting and getting resisted. And crit again, and crit again. Take off that stun, please. Sweet. Taunt you. Attack down you since you're gonna take a turn. Heal up. Stuns, please. Alright, we got 3 stuns. The other one's taunted anyway, so we're good. As long as your Veramos can take a few hits, you should be fine. But other than that... Boop. Right, we refresh. Basically, at this point, we've got him under lock and key. And now we just keep him from going again. He'll take his turns from his counters, but we need to keep the sides dealt with. But other than that, not much we really worry about here now. Stun up. Nope, no stunning on the Yetis. Okay, 2 of the Yetis are alive, which is kind of bad. I'm gonna just throw heal block at him for no reason. He shouldn't get a turn with Mav because of taunt. But yeah, it's just, after this point, it's just repetition. Keep yourself going. Keep yourself unstunned. Great thing about Mav is that he can really keep you from being stunned by, if you get stunned, you can just get rid of it really quickly. I'll break him again. At this point, he's gonna hit him, but I don't want him to stun somebody. Well, fine with that. Attack down just in case I crit. Get resisted. Wonderful. Fine. Dandy. He doesn't have heal yet either, so should be good. Just kind of hit him a few times. Throw that stun down again. It's just same song and dance. Survive it if you can. Get that stun off of Bella so I can heal. He doesn't have heal yet, so we're going to just attack down him. He's going to smack Veramos, but yeah. Other than that, should be pretty, like, case in point, just walk through it. Not too much trouble here. I'm going to take my tea leaves out of my tea right now. I don't want to oversteep them real quick. It should only take me a second. Tea leaves have been disposed of. So we should be good to move along. And no, that is not an attack Veramos. This Veramos is your standard speed HP. Lucian. Do Iris next, but Lucian first. Alright, we're gonna do our Guild Wars real quick, too. See what we got going. No Tower is really a green, and someone can pick this up on their own. It's not something I should stoop to. Someone's got that. Let's see, easy. Easy. Easier. Easy enough. Okay, no attack bar boost on this, so we can just run it down, like basically run it down mid at them. This team is a little problematic. We've got a strip, an attack, and damage, but we should be able to deal with them. Yeah, I'm not touching the farming defense, and then this +3. It's gonna be frustrating to try to go through this, but I think we can beta this. because there's no strip on it, and they will kill themselves on Wind Panda, and there's no attack speed lead, so we should be able to outspeed them. So let's start with the +3 first, because Living Dangerous... No, let's do the other ones first, so I don't accidentally come into, like, get myself on these weaker ones. Just gonna pick one. Sure, there's no attack speed boost on it. There's no real threat here. Deal with it. Hey, Jeffy! Nope, Summons is next week. 1 week from now is gonna be Summons. We're gonna do all our Guild Wars and stuff on that day, but then we're gonna be like, let's do our Summons and see if anyone wants me to summon for them. I'll do it, and then I've got like 100-some summons myself to go through. Pew! Aw, it didn't die. That thing has about 20k. Well, it's probably 1750 since I left it so close to dead. Hey, Mr. Ice Cream, thank you for the subscription. No, I was hoping for a violent proc. I think that's a Swift Veramos, because it's over 200 speed. But it's dead. He's going to revive. So we're just going to soften up whatever one we can right now. Because when he revives, and everyone's been kind of tonked on a little bit, it's going to do more damage. And we get rid of him again. Alright, well... Auto time. This weekend I'm gonna have to really just kind of sit down, buckle down, ignore all the things I really want to do, and actually finish TOA hard, because I'm at like I think 60 or so. It's not that I'm having trouble, it's just I don't want to. It's so slow, it's tedious. Okay, so we're gonna speed the first team. We're gonna speed kill the second team. First team is a little iffy here, but we'll see what we can do. We might need to bait out the Mega Tsunami from Triton first, and then deal with it. Or if we can know that we get the first turn, kill Triton first, and then just deal with it from there. But we gotta do what we gotta do here. I can show my better runes after this, sure can. So, we're not going to use Serenity. We're going to try to throw a damage down on Triton and see what he has. He's a little bit tanky. Alright, so it went for Seized. We're going to put up the, defense buff, because it's going to save me damage, but if I take this armor break, I can still just cleanse it right off. And once Mega Tsunami comes down, and if I don't get stunned, I am freed now to throw up immunity, so I will not get armor broken again. We're down the seas from Bella, so at this point we're okay to coast for a little bit. And we are now down Triton, so now we gotta get rid of the consistent armor breaker, which is Bella. We're working our way from right to left on this. It's pretty straightforward. Take it easy, Nathaniel. Drop that down. Get rid of her, like, right now. And there's nothing else we need to be worried about, because he's always going to hit Basalt, give or take, unless he procs like that. Other than that, there's nothing we have to worry about. He has an armor break, but I have a self-cleanse on Panda, and I've got a defense buff. So if he defense breaks me, I'm just back down to being normal defense, which is still incredibly high. Good, good. Next up. No one's fast enough to cut me, so just hope for no resistance. Twink. Okay. And Scream. Someone just got a dragon. Congrats on that Jimmy Iyer. Jimmy Iyer is fun. I wish one day to have him and play with a Mega Bomb comp. Jimmy Iyer and Sierra for TOA hard bombs. Alright. We're gonna try this. I have faith. This is gonna be rough. This first team, if that Hawthorne is fast, I am screwed. So let's take it in and see what happens. If the Hawthorne isn't fast enough, we're gonna get immunity out. Oh, she derped. Thank goodness. We're gonna then just give him attack bar. Throw that down. Because if I give him attack bar now and use the heal, he can throw this out, so when they hit him, he can start working back on them. The delayed promises comes out after I get immunity, where she could have done it. I am so lucky right now. Gonna work on him because he's gonna kill himself. Uh-oh. He's been done the doublage. Now that he's gone though, we're really not worried about much. Keep the Hawthorne taunted. And yeah, they'll attack bar cycle and all that stuff, right? But it's not much they're gonna do. I've got self-cleanse happening soon. And immunity again. Their damage is gone. And they're gonna just keep waking up Panda, which is really bad for their lifespan. Is if you put the Panda to sleep and then wake it up with Vertiheal, it's gonna be incredibly bad for your lifespan. Oh, been stripped again. But Panda again is awoken, so Betta's not gonna go to sleep. And we're just gonna use this to finish this off really quickly. Boop. Is she gonna, if she procs one more time, she's gonna finish this fight. Come on. Oh, one more proc would have been fun. Alright, easy enough. We're way faster than them, which is the one thing I was worried about, that we're gonna get cut. But since with the attack speed lead, I guess. Well, that's bad. That's so bad that I'm actually gonna Lightning Nova him just to make sure he dies. Because if I didn't crit on Tempest, I wouldn't have killed him. Boop. Pew. Alright, well. Should be fine. Yep, look at that. Round 2 is done. I know the person who asked for beta runes isn't here, but we're gonna show beta runes anyways. Ooh, I have 300 glory points. Means I can get one more of these, which I only need finishing off this guild war today. If we win, how many people do we have left to attack? Oh, plenty. Heal attack, and heal attack, guaranteed, those 3 at least. And 9 swords on 11% on an easy enough guild. I think we can do it. We'll be fine. Alright, so beta runes. Beta is on Violent. Plus 79 speed. A lot of health, so 30,000 HP. Not a lot of resistance. On speed, HP. With speed, accuracy, which is basically speed on most of my subs. And if they have HP, it's also nice. I think all of my subs have it. Yeah, everything has speed on it except this slot here. But it has 21% defense, which really kind of helps her bring in a little bit more tankiness. Alright, so what are we doing now? I'm gonna go stare at TOA hard for a second, see where I'm at. Okay, I'm almost at 60. That bites, but we'll get there. What do you guys think I should be doing next? No, I'm not dealing with that. I generally avoid Chloe teams like the plague. Congrats on your GB10 team. Oh, I need to go change my Guild War defense. Give me one sec. Today is Friday, and we do farming defense up until this point, and then we run a serious defense. Kamoon, you, and you. Good enough. Hey, Wills, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream, man. Good to see you again. Hope you're having a great Friday. Come on, Scrolls. Aw. Where were you when I needed you yesterday, you little craphead? First defense is Lucianable, true. I don't have any way to deal with it. No. But the problem is, if they don't Lucian in Guild Wars for more than 30-something thousand, Beta's just gonna start reviving things. both Basalt and Beta can probably survive one Lucian amp, especially with the crit rate, with the anti-crit buff on them. So there's a chance. I woke up kind of rough, but I'm going good. I've got tea in front of me, which I bet you is still too warm. Drinking morning tea, narrated by Carlos Moran. Ah, it smells good. Ah, hot. This has been Drinking Morning Tea by Carlos Moran. It's actually not that hot. It's warm, yes, but not enough to burn me. Speaking of burn, you go over there. And you go up there. Anyone missing? No, but copper needs to go back in storage. Wait. Okay, Bernard didn't actually go up there. I was very confused because I swear I moved Bernard up there. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Oh, right. I'm moving stuff into storage. Because I've got all of these for fusion at some point. If you notice, I'm working towards fusing more Lucian skill-ups. But since they're not really needed in storage, like outside of storage right now, they're at where they should be. I don't plan on using these ones anytime soon. Rena has some uses, but not right now. Sarion sits out because he's my good luck TOA hard charm. Which I took a... No, I didn't take a rune off of him. Good. I thought I did. Just making sure we've got more space. And then these things need to go with me to level up. But let's go do our last few wings. Go finish off our daily. I don't feel like it. Okay, now this is just being cheap. I used Kali a little bit, but I ended up having to take some of her runes off. She was just too slow. And if I get the first turn, I don't get cut because of speed. Speed tunes. Speed tuning is wonderful. Well, they didn't survive 1 amp, though I'm not surprised. Most of them are 5-starred. Let's edit this deck. I took off Orion's runes right now because they're back on Bernard. They originally were Bernard's runes, so... Alright. This should do fine. Should be no way that I cut, right? I guess there is. That's okay, Crazy. Welcome back to the stream. Just in case we want one of that Lushens. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Lushens are dead. Everything is done. Ah, tea. Aw, jerk. I was gonna strip all your buffs, but you despair stunned. My chi woo woo. Yeah, my chi woo doesn't strip. He normally doesn't get a turn when he strips. My chi woo sometimes pretty frequently leaves a lot of buffs out. But I usually mainly use them for the speed lead over anything else. I think I can Lucian this. Too hot for you? I use Samsung Side Sync for my, because I have a Galaxy S5 phone that's really on its last legs, and I should change it. Alright, let's see if I can deal with an Omduat team. Yeah, I can go through my mons. I'll do that after I... Right now it's seeing what I can do with my Lucians. What's the speed on that Omduat? He's going to take a turn. But hopefully he doesn't get some despair stuns. That's all he has that can stop me. No Despair Stun. First amp. And second amp. We got cut due to a lot of, you notice there's, some people in there that had Nemesis, so that's why I was getting cut there, but still worked. It could have gone a lot worse. He didn't use it, Amdot didn't use his second skill, Desert Wind, and Vermos didn't, use Super Crush. Could have lost that, but we didn't. Alright, let's go through all my mons and where I use them. Soha, Famine Farming. I use her also for the Fire Rift Beast. She's on Vampire, so that way she can frontline as a damage dealer. Double Tark. They're kind of missing a few of the runes, so I'm going to take what runes are left out of all of them, kind of conglomerate them together and make one Tark out of these runes, and then take the one Tark that is then missing the rest of his runes and make it into a Violent Tark. I use these for DB10, and, you know, just for speeding up things. Aquas, Fireman Hell Farmer, was my first Fireman Hell Farmer. He's not on good runes anymore, but he can do some damage. Sigmarus, I use for Giant Speed 10 Speed Team, and I use him for Dragon Speed 10 Speed Team, and I use him for Arena and T-Way Normal 100 when it is the male boss rotation. Snugbug, the Water Homunculus. Hold on one sec. I'm typing this out so you can read it. Just so that way you know what it is. Homunculus, I use it for farming, and I use it for TOA hard. Praha, use it as a Nemesis Despair healer and a raid frontliner for that things. The Omars, mainly PvE. I used to use them in Dragons, but I've got a different team now. Galleon, literally anywhere that I can bring an armor break, I bring Galleon. TOA hard. Arena, Guild War, generally only. Raids. A damage vertiheal, not a good damage vertiheal, but a damage vertiheal nonetheless. DB10. Guild Wars sometimes, but other than that. Spectra, Guild Wars sometimes. Arena sometimes, but mainly TOA hard and TOA hard is where I bring him. He deals with so much, and HOH. He's part of my HOH mods. My TOA hard team and my TOA normal team, they both go to my HOH team as well. Beretta, TOA, and TOA hard. Raid, Necropolis, and sometimes TOA for Artemal stage. Raid Mon, don't use them for raids right now because I have DS for that. Raids and Giant Speed 10. It's kind of funny that I bring her to Giant Speed 10 on these runes, but Guild War, RTA, not Giants, yeah, no, Guild War and RTA, that's where I bring this Kamoon to. Literally anything PvP orientated. He's just a speed lead. TOA hard. Anything I need damage, so he's part of my initial TOA speed team. He also is my Arena team and most of my Rift team. Arena, GB10s, and Arena, maybe sometimes Guild Wars. Anywhere that I need a super tank heal. Anywhere that I have PvP against fire. Runes for Konamiya. Target for GB10, please. Swift. Swift Energy. So the reason why I have this guy 6-starred is because I said whatever I pulled out of my next TOA Legendary Scroll, I'd 6-star, and it was this dude. He actually really helped me. He's what pushed me over to getting a solid A in the Water Beast Rift Beast. I hardly use these two anymore. Like, very rarely do I use these two, unless I'm showing off like a farmable team. TOA, Arena, Guild War. Mainly just Arena and Guild War, but sometimes I use her for TOA and stuff. Raids. I use them for TOA hard when I have to need a dark tank for the Achroma stages, simply because he has plus 10 speed. Allows him to just sit there being invulnerable. Necropolis and Necropolis alone. Going to be RTA and Arena defense. Arena, and that's about it now. And Guild Wars, but Arena and Guild Wars, some TOA stages, nothing and nothing, Necropolis, TOA hard, and that's about it. That's all my monsters and where I use them. A lot of them are starting to become niche and not too useful, except Galleon. Galleon goes everywhere. I mean, I could use all of them literally anywhere. The problem I have with it is sometimes it won't be successful. Oh, hey, someone just got a Chimera. Congrats on that recon. Oh, yeah, I need a plus 15 that Bernard ran. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think I'll get it. I don't have enough mana for it. Generally, you want to set aside 1,000,000 mana just to go from 14 to 15. Though, once we hit 14, I'm going to use some of those rune power-up stones since I've got them. I don't plan on using them for anything else. But all of next week, I'm going to be really working on getting enough mana to do all my summons, because I'm going to be needing like 1.5 million, 2 million mana for it. Now, I've got stones. They're just in here. Alright, let's make Bernard as fast as he needs to be. I can't make him fast enough yet, but we'll see what happens. I appreciate Earl Grey tea. I really do. Yeah. With this plus additional 7 speed, we actually have a problem now, if we think about it. So now that he's fast enough, and we go to swtools.net just to do a speed tuning real quick. Speed tuner. It's a swtools.net. It's great because you don't need to like upload your account or anything. You just literally say, all right, my first monster is Bernard, and I need you to calculate the rune's speed, which with that he is at 263. Second monster is Megan, so she's an attack bar booster. She needs to be 196 speed to be able to go after Bernard, so she's there. Monster is Lucian. He needs to be 168 speed to go after Megan. And if we put in a second Lucian, he needs to be 167 speed. And if we look at my Lucians, they are just behind that by a good... This one needs 8 more speed to be able to be speed tuned to not get cut in between without Nemesis. And this one needs an additional 6. So, need a few more speed. 8 there and 6 here. And we won't be cut, but having a deficit of 8 and 6 isn't as bad. Hey, Peter! That's the website for using speed tuning. Mr. AMG is the one who sent it to me. It's really useful because you don't need to do much. You just type in your information, it tells you what you need. Thank you, Peter. Today we're testing out those Lucians and see what we can hit with them. Man, we're up to quite a few people in channel. Welcome to the stream, guys. Alright, well, I'm not gonna ditch everyone right now. What do we got left? Okay, so we gotta do Friendship, Giant Killer, Gathering, Magical Power. Pretty easy. At some point, AMG wants to RTA me, so that way I can really test out my Lucians to see how they do damage. See how much damage they do against standard Conqueror teams, because I'm trying to push now into Conk, and I'm going to be trying to use my Lucians to do so. So we gotta do Giants. This team's too unreliable. But you know what makes it reliable? A Hua. Let me finish off my dailies, and then we can do that right now if you want. We've got 27, 26-ish people watching, so it'll be good information for those who want to think about climbing to Conqueror, including myself. The reason why Hua makes this run so much safer is, one, she'll hit the crystals on the trash waves to kind of keep them from going twice at once. If she hits one and attack barbadoses it or slows it, they will be now desynced, and that's pretty dang good. Woo! Congrats, Peter. Yeah, I would put a Tarkin, but since I had to de-rune some of them, neither of them are runed good enough to be used. Goodbye, Galleon. Oh, well. Should... Oh, no. I say that it's safe, but when you get resisted twice like that, this is what happens. Oh, well, it's a lot safer, usually. Still like a 95% team. This team, on the other hand, is incredibly funny. Sometimes it has conniptions and doesn't work. Other times it works incredibly well. DB9 worth? If you can run DB9 but not DB10, then I guess I would say yes. But I would still want to advocate putting in the mindset for DB10. Now, as long as that dies and he doesn't time to loot, we'll be fine. But he did. Yeah, if I increase the crit rate, it'll go a lot better. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Bye-bye. Spectre's alive, so that's good. Focus on GB10. Because with Giants B10 runes, you can do DB10. And there's no reason not to. So we don't have that available yet. But we do have Backlash. Pirate Strike. Okay. We need that, Need that time to loot, Galleon. Oh, well, there's the time to loot. No armor break, but we should be able to reset that. Yeah, the right tower's been reset again, so that's all that matters. Is getting that tower to stop its shenanigans. Because once if the tower moves and I haven't done enough damage to it yet, it's pretty much over. Oh, there's Ice Mist again, so I'm gonna lose out on... Maybe? Ice Bullet Chain, we're good. It's a pretty sloppy team, no armor break, but works pretty fine. Like, it's a sub 2 team whenever it decides to work. Sometimes they just don't use abilities on boss, it gets immunity and then I lose. But other than that, that's my new DB10 speed team. Yeah, I know Galleon has armor break. He just doesn't use it sometimes. Alright. Let's bring in Nico's rep. Just need to get Playing with Friends achievement daily done. And we need to go actually clear Giants B10. I'm gonna take a rep on into Giant Speed 10. What do we have that'll be fun to use? Sierra, I guess. Let's take in Teor. I've got, I think, 54, 58 mystical scrolls, one of each elemental scroll from the previous event. I have 4 legendaries if I can complete TOA hard. If I can't complete TOA hard, it's 3 legendaries, and then gonna have 5 L&D scrolls. Plus, close, if not 1,500 stones to go through. Oh, Galleon. Galleon, why? Don't you love it when he does that? There's our time to loot. Good. Nice 28k squall through the barrier. Is a Teor. Okay, it was resisted. Time to loot. Decrease attack bar. Crush. Bye-bye. Burning swing. Decrease attack bar twice. Alright, he's back to 0. We're good. Didn't feel super fast, but... Do I ever buy rune packs? No, I do not. Ever. Sorry about that, Deadpool. It's their SoundCloud, so whatever they play, we're gonna skip. It's got a minute left, so skip it. Alright, no to this rune. It was okay, it was basically done anyways. So one Haid was asking if I could use his water unicorn for a Dragon's B10 team. So we gotta kind of read what this does real quick. Attacks enemy, freezes, more HP, attacks it, and provokes. Okay. So yeah, I've got a team that works with it. Actually, I have to go to storage though. Like, we're gonna do something. That's on your Veramos. Just gonna go in here and we're gonna do it the fun way. The slow way, but it's fun. Still slow, but fun. Where are you? There you are. Boop. So we're gonna run a Reviver. This is gonna be a tower team. Should be able to get close to 2 minutes with the tower team, and it should be incredibly safe. No to you. Veramos Bella. A Reviver. And one Haid's Water Unicorn. They should do fine. If we run it, we'll see. It might be a tad bit slow, but shouldn't be bad. We're gonna go for boss battle, left, right, and boss, because this is going to be a tower team. But this is a good... Hey, look, immunity, and all of that stuff. Gosh, she does a lot. I like her. I want her. So much freezing. Congrats on that. Congrats on your Veramos, Deadpool. Veramos helps a lot. You're like, I've used him for 2 years, and I've just now phased him out of my last team as a Giants or Dragons team. The one thing you have to be worried about is if it decides to try to hit your Reviver. Yeah, a Swift Rune Veramos is not an issue, by the way. You've run Veramos on Swift for a while. I would say do Bella or Perna. Yeah, Bella or Perna. It's your choice. What do you feel like you need? But again, you're going to use Bella a lot, so if your Reviver dies, you're in a sticky situation. Because then, when you kill a tower, if you don't kill it with dots, you're going to have a hard time carrying through as you're going to be losing someone. Speed, HP, almost 200 speed. That's pretty good. That's good for right now. Hey, someone just got a Phoenix. Let's go look at that. Congrats! We talked about Perna, and someone summoned a Perna. The power of chat, I guess. Gonna throw out Stream Chat 2 OP. Oh, wow, he's not dead. Now he is. He's dead. He's back. We just need to heal. There we go. Now that we don't have to deal with dots. Well, we didn't really have to deal with dots in the first place due to Amelia being Amelia Bedelia over here. But can we talk about Leica? Let's see. Well, he's red. You have to hit him 6 times. And sometimes he hits back. Deadpool, everyone, there's always going to be someone who says rip, regardless of what you pull. Mobilize, pop, bye-bye, and he's gone. Kind of glad she didn't attack. Glancing, and she should pop him right back into existence on next turn. Hey, Deranged Deadpool, thank you for the subscription. Yeah. And once you get it down to when there's no towers left, it's basically just pretty standard, just hit him until he dies. He doesn't counterattack, so if you can keep him from taking a turn, he's never a threat ever again. Boop. And done. Three minutes 48 seconds. It's a little slow, but it's not too bad. For using it as a tower team, under 4 minutes tower team is not terrible at all. And for 4 of these being farmable, the 5th one I normally run Talc here or Spectra, but is Perna good for GB10? I wouldn't use Perna in GB10. I really wouldn't. And yes, I did get the L&D scroll. For those who didn't know, I am already overdone the event. I've been overdone with the event about 3 days ago. Why? Why do I have to do this to myself? I have nothing to do with this event. I've already exchanged literally everything. Elia is happy because she has her flowers, and that's a good thing, because a happy Elia is a happy life. Alright, so we got all our daily done. I don't even know why I grabbed the dimensional crystals. I don't use them. I used them last night because I wanted to go to bed really hard. And I had like 90 or 85 energy to use. And I wasn't going to let it just sit. I grab that. Alright, let's go play with Lushens some more. We got 4 arena wings. Well, let's see if I'm faster. Probably not. To reappraise a resistance rune? Never! Good morning, Kronos! Oh, no! Uh-oh! 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 Hey! 1! And 2! Alright, now that we just have to deal with that dude, man, bro, on the side. We're gonna throw this down just so that way we can hit him. Rain of Stones, stuns for days. Yep. No, aim for this one. Damn it. Yeah, if I didn't lose out on Megan, I would have been fine. Oh well. Should go faster than that. Oh well, I tried. Alright, well I go first. There's a small chance I can get cut because I am missing 8 speed. But it should be pretty close, especially if the bird dies in 1 amp like that. My Bernard is 263 speed before tower. So that means that Bernard was faster than 263 speed. Yeah, I need another 40 speed on Bernard, and then follow up with 40 speed on everyone else. Uh-oh, that's a Nemesis, but it didn't stun. We're good. I don't think I can Lucian this, but we're gonna do it anyways. I just want to try and see what happens when I Lucian things, because this is the first time I've actually put a lot of effort into building these guys. So, I want to see what they can and cannot do. Okay. Looks like we might be able to get this Archangel, as long as we crit 3 times, yeah. Now we have to deal with this guy. This is a problem. So if we can not get resisted on that, we get a free walk in for the first couple turns. Yeah, we're good. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Alright, and we're out of wings again. Darn. Being ranked 13,000, I'm nowhere near close enough to beat Conk. It looks like a lot of people still haven't caught up yet. So, what are we gonna do today, guys? We want to do some TOA hard? I'm feeling like I should really be focusing TOA hard right now so I can get that last few scrolls for summons. Spectra. Gildong, and you. Perfect. I know my defense is Lucianable. 100% aware of that. I have plans on fixing that in the future with Okeanos and more will runes, but I'll get there eventually. Stun. Push it back. Drop special assault. Get that smack on the head going. No armor break. Darn. Can we get a stun, please? Aw. Can we get a stun now? Yay! Which means I can throw out dots. Blop. I am in channel 111 on global, so after this stage, I'll go and peep on your mons and tell you if you got something for GB10. You should. We'll attack but reduce them. Not really worried about this stage anymore. Now that I've got all the dots needed. Plop. And boop. Just throw out more dots. And then just smack him until he dies. Get it! Chat neighbors, woohoo! He's dead. Hit the next one. Click it faster. Whoop. And then since we've got all of this, this is the ideal jerkwad. The ideal turn ordering is do all this, throw all my dots down. So now they all have 2 debuffs. Wait, Mav and Homunculus are the same speed. So I need to switch their places. Mav is going first. That's why something fell off. I didn't intentionally make Mav the same speed as Homunculus. I just happened to try to make Homunculus fast enough to go before Mav, and they're now exactly the same speed. That's hilarious. That was unintentional. Well, she's dead. So So we'll need to fix that at some point. Yeah, this team is a no healers, tons of fun team. Because it can throw out entire team of dots. How much is 6-star? How much is 6-star crit damage can roll? It can roll into 80% crit damage. Unless you mean on a substat. On a substat, it's 8%, I believe. Or maybe 6%. It's either 8 or 6%, and that's the maximum rolls. And I'm inclined to believe 8%. Because I have better crit damage runes than I do speed runes. Because if they were the same as speed, then I would have similar comparison in quality runes. Yeah, it's 8%. It has to be. Okay, if we're not... Screw it. Throwing out some dots to get this to move along. They weren't dead yet, but they will be now. There we go. Aw. Doing a sweep. Just throw that out. Nothing to do with it. It's not too much to worry about. Bad rolls happen. A lot. Sometimes. Your minimum roll is still better than someone else's maximum roll, so... Because quite a few people are missing out on their 6 stars. And they only got like 4 or 5. Hey Timmy, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again, man. Hope you're having a great Friday morning. Well, technically not morning anymore, but it's morning until I go to bed. I would click on Kirito's name, but I know he has some form of porn as his icon, because he always does. Hey, accuracy is useful. But if you're looking for crit damage, yeah, good on you for dodging it, but... I just cracked my back, and it felt wonderful. Now he's doing the what the F did you say about me copy pasta. This is wonderful. Just to watch that kind of scroll by. Oh no, Timmy, that's horrible. I hope you get better soon. I hope it's not anything too bad either. Alright. Deadpool, drop that peep down in chat. Gonna go give you a look. Said hi in chat. Where is it? Hi, 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 hi. Where is hi? Oh god, I can't see it. It's all lagging now. Are you on global? Or are you on Europe? And congrats, Delta Tex. Camo bro right there. Oh, there you are. There we are. Visiting you. Gotcha. He has a cute dog. If that is your dog, please give it 2 additional pets today for me. And tell it is a good doggo. Alright, what do we got going on here? Got the Energy Sanctum. Checking out your entire island first. Ooh. Fuko, Julie, Ashir, Perna, Bernard, Annoying Face, Malaka Laka Laka Laka, Orochi, La Paz, Emma, Susano, Seek, Beretta, Diaz, Arang, Rauk, Shannon. I think I got all of them. Yeah. Just need a giant team advice? Well, let me give you a little bit of life advice right now for the game. I see that you have the Energy Sanctum, but not the Mysterious Flower yet. Mysterious Plant. That really helps a lot. Just dropping that out now. It's pretty cheap, so when you're leveling up Energy Sanctum, also work on your Mysterious Flower. It means you can do more stuff. Alright, Giant Speed 10 team. 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe Mihail? Maybe Orochi too. Both of them will work. Fine, depends on whether or not you need to survive or you want it to go faster. I would say Orochi, though. HP, attack. You can survive it, that's for sure. So, team should be Veramos, Bella, Shannon, and Bernard, and Orochi. Orochi needs a little bit more speed if you can do it. Other than that, don't worry about it. Bernard is fast enough. Veramos is faster than Bernard. Is he? No, he's not. He's close to being faster than Bernard. He will be faster than Bernard if you max that rune. But, yeah, wow. Without having a speed lead, speed H slot 2. It's pretty okay for that. I would see if you could get him more speed, that'd be fine. But other than that, you just want him to go first so he makes your team faster. Other than that, as long as Tailwind is maxed, he should be good. Having Body Slam is also maxed would also be useful. Well, Kevin, he's going to get better runes once he does GB10. So, he's got enough health. Just need to awaken him. So that way, free accuracy. Then it'll be enough accuracy. Bella has enough health, is too slow, in my opinion. Swap this out for a speed rune, and try to get her on Swift if you can. Timmy, I'm in 111. Always in 111. Deadpool, you don't want to see my Bernard. You really don't. Let's see. He's a little slow, but he'll be fine. You should probably rune and 5-star your Shannon. Because she needs quite a bit of health because of how low her base HP is. She's going to be pretty hard to get up to being survivable, but she will help you survive Giant Speed 10 a lot. So, rune her up, and then other than that, you should be fine. If you have a hard time surviving, look at who dies first. It's probably going to be Shannon. And if Shannon dies and then you wipe because of it, then you know that your Shannon needs either a little bit more health or you need to find a way to keep her alive a little bit better, which will happen from making your Bella Dion a lot faster. The faster she is, the more she heals. Yeah, you have a GB10 team here. It's just reiterating one last time, Veramos and Bella, because Veramos and Bella go together like Shannon and Bernard do. You usually use them in pairs. So, things you need to do: rune and 5-star Shannon. You don't need to 6-star her. And then you need to make your Bella a little bit faster. Bella is great on Violent. Violent anything. Violent Revenge, Violent Energy, Violent Will. Whatever you can, Violent is great for her, because when she strips a buff off something and then Violent procs to armor break for you, it is so nice. Alright, who's next are we looking at? I mean, later on, Bernard is worth 6-starring. If you're going to be using him a lot for Arena. But yeah, I have an attack flat rune here because it's the only rune I have that has speed. I need better Swift runes, that's why. See, I'm missing speed runes. But I got things like it's hard to replace things with like 19 and 24 speed, so But I got an attack. I kept it because I had speed, and then it rolled into it okay, and I'm like, this is better than what I have on anything else. Alright, we're gonna... No. Block this guy because he's spamming. Block this account because he's probably gonna spam. Yeah, never 6-star Shannon. I mean, you can if you feel like it, but you will outgrow her pretty quickly. But Shannon can just survive. Yeah, absolutely not worth it right now. But don't feel bad if you have to 6-star Shannon. If you find that you cannot complete your runs because Shannon is dying and you do not have the rune quality to increase your survivability without sacrificing, say, maybe your Despair or Swift set, then it's okay to 6-star her. She's also very usable in your first TOA normal team because your first TOA normal team is probably almost the same as your Giants B10 team. Let's move down more and stuff. What do you got? So even if I switched in a speed lead, I still wouldn't be able to go faster than this team. They have a much better speed lead than mine. Dante must die. Sure, I can check you out. I need you to throw down where you're at, what server, and go down into 111 if you are on global. If you are in Europe, give me 1 sec, and maybe I will switch over once we have 1 or 2 more Europe people. I do not have any form of Asia or like any of the Asian servers, so. Alright, hello. Alright, I'm looking for it. Dante, are you on global? Okay, cool, you're on global. That's good. That makes life easier. I'm gonna wait to see it. Unless you already said it and I passed it. It's not blank. Yeah. Hey, Razor, welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good Friday morning. Waiting to see that chat. I am on global right now. I do have a European account that is very, very early on. And welcome to the stream, CJ. I'm not seeing you. Dante, are you sure that you're on global? GZ AMG on that. Nice. That's a nice rage rune. Who's my favorite monster? You know it's you, Elia, because you never shut up. AMG on that rage rune. Binge. 21% rage rune. Ooh. That's a wonderful, That's a wonderful, It's a wonderful, copper rune. Well, give me 1 sec. Gonna go pop over to Europe, so need to darken out for just 1 sec. And I'll be over on Europe just for one quick moment and doing an account thing. Boop. Super quick. Hey Rob, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Are you having a fantastic Friday morning? Because I am having a fantastic Friday morning. I had some tea. I had some water. I'm playing Summoner's War and I'm streaming and all you guys are here. Oh, look at that! 10 crystals! Woohoo! Let's do this wish. Come on, give me an Artemal. Ah, it's not gonna happen. I've got some more tea that I should probably be pouring because it's probably gotten a bit cold by now, but 15 energy, not gonna be used, but thank you for it anyways. Alright. Grab that. Can we get a mystical scroll? I doubt it. We're too low level for it. Aw. Alright, what channel am I in? 173? Not happening. 111. Alright, Dante. I'm in 111, ready for you. And now while I'm waiting to see that, what do you need from me? Hey, there you are. I hope that's you. I hope someone didn't just accidentally write hello while I'm looking for hello. If that is you, then look, a Lucian. Where's your Elia? Very pretty. I like the aesthetics. There's Elia. Tauros, very fun. Arya. Stupid mummy. I forget his name. I don't know the mummy's names too well. I know there's Sahara, which is the fire one. And Nubia, which is the light one. Ooh! Nat 5 Island over here, basically. Got Eladriel, Teor, and Tashar. Congrats on the Wind Chicken. I like him. I don't have an Asian account. At this point, I need to probably make one so that way I can move across those. Teor is on Swift, Attack, Crit Rate, Accuracy. Not sure why you went with Accuracy, but I don't really think he needs it. You might benefit with Attack better if you have the runes. It might not because you don't have them. Got some good health on him. Violent, too. Violent, HP, and defense flat. You need to replace this energy rune with something better. You can currently get energy runes. Oh no, it's fine. That's what Fan Fun Friday is all about. If you guys need an account review, need help with GB10, a TOA stage, want to RTA me, that's what today is about. Normally, I would be kind of skeptical about it and be like, hey, I'd rather be doing other stuff. But other than that, yeah, no, that's what Friday is all about. Also, if you guys have questions that you want to send to me and I'm not live and streaming, you can always email them to me or you can send them to my Twitter. Both I will respond to. And if it's a good question, then I can help you. I can then talk about it in the next stream. I'll still answer you, but I'll bring it up in the stream because if you have a question that is a tricky one, chances are someone else might have that same question too. Take another sip of tea and let's look at for a Giants B10 team for you. Ooh. Could be better, but it's not bad. And nice. A little slow, but other than that, he's got a good enough crit rate too. You want to generally try to run for 70 crit rate on Lucian, but other than that, I think you're good. I don't think he'll survive, Deadpool. That's the problem. I don't think he will survive getting the smackdown. Because he's going to get armor broken, and I know it's not mandatory to use Veramos, but for Rika, I would either use Violent or, like, Despair or, you know, Swift. Rika, I think almost every single Occult Girl I would put on Violent, just because it's fun. It's nice to have Veramos. But here's what I'm saying is going wrong if he tries to use that team Deadpool, is that he's going to get it down most of the way. That right tower is going to go, it's going to armor break everyone, and he's just going to go Earthquake. And you're going to be out your entire team. Eladriel can... Yeah, Kona is probably going to be your best bet. Kona's on HP crit damage resistance. Kind of odd, but hey, he's got enough health to survive, and he's got resistance, so he might not get armor broken as quickly as everyone else. So I would run Kono, I'd run Eladriel as your lead skill, because you really don't have anything else. Eladriel, Bella, this man dude, Konamiya, Bernard, he's fast enough. Not healthy enough, but fast enough. Plus up this rune. Dude, plus it up to at least +6, see if you can get more speed on it. Shouldn't be too expensive. Do this one and this one too. Just plus up those 2 runes. This rune doesn't need to be +9'd, but if you do, you could get a little bit more survivability out of it. Yeah, no, it's fine, Deadpool. Your team would work, but I don't think he's got... It's the thing I have a problem with the team that you're suggesting is it's a on the fence team. You're trying to bring 2 damage dealers, right? But then you're bringing 3 supports. You either want to be a support team or you want to be a damage team. But I would say run Eladriel, Bella, this guy, and let's see here. Nah, not her. And then Teor. Teor or Teshar, one of these 2. Bring a single damage dealer. What does Emma look like? Well, let's see here. On Violent Energy, HP, and Defense. She could help too. Hey, Chive, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again. And if you find that you can't do it with Teor or Teshar as your 5th slot, swap in Emma, maybe Megan, maybe if you get Shannon up to 5-star. You might need another support. Hey, I mean, if he can't do GB10 just yet, then there's no reason to really say they're rip runes. He's making do with what he's got currently, and I'm okay with that. He will get better runes as he's doing Giants B10. VMM, if you're if you're running for a Squall Chimera, you want a slot 2 speed rune instead of attack, but attack or damage attack is still a fine build. But yeah, I think you might be able to do it with Eladriel as your lead. This one, and then slot 5 is whatever you need. Try running it with the damage, and say that damage dies and you can't revive them fast enough and everyone's getting swatted down. Run it for another support, say like Emma or maybe Megan. But other than that, I think you should be fine. It's just upping your runes a little bit more and just keep trying. I'm going to say this again. Get your Mysterious Flower, Mysterious Plant. It helps a lot. It's a lot of energy. Oh, there it is. Work on those 2 first if you need to. Alright. Hey, Dr. Bill! Curse Moron. Curse Moron is kind of funny. Alright. Alright, I got one. Anyone else need me on Europe while I'm here? Oh, someone's asking for looking at Rika. Let's go check out Kabbalah. I didn't read the name before I clicked on it, so I made whatever I could up. Sorry about that. Kablamu. So much going on. First things first, why do you have a Maggie up here? Oh, you're summoning stones up here, that's why. You're summoning circle. Light Math, Ramagos. We're gonna take a second and just kind of look at all these things. Aw, you got what damn? What damn, son? Sorry, I had to make the... Ah! They're all trying to keep warm, though. Gonna look at Perna. The first thing you say is don't look at something, I'm immediately gonna look at it. First things first, we gotta pick on you for something you probably haven't built. Which is, ooh. Speed. But why, though? I understand it's you're ruining them kind of like you do a Bernard. Your entire focus is just speed, and you will only work on speed. But why, though? Fran, yeah. I mean, I get it. She's you can't get her again, monster, but I just don't like her. Yeah, I understand. I have an attack flat on my Bernard. Speed, 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 and speed. Ooh. Ooh, nice 21 speed rune there. Bernard is just slightly slower than mine by, I think, 5 speed. Yeah, 5 speed slower than mine. Let's go look at your Maggie. Just in case someone's not salty enough. Alright, so... Oh, she awakens to 15 more speed. It still makes her terrible speed, but fun stuff. Your Maggie isn't runed nor skilled up, so rip that Maggie. Alright, let's actually be serious here. You wanted me to look at Rika, so let's look at Rika. Violent Blade, speed, crit damage, attack, crit rate, speed, accuracy, subs, crit rate, crit damage, attack. That's a really low reappraisal, but you can always make that better. Well, first things first. We're gonna go through Rico now. Could use... I don't know, I think it's fine. With the HP, it's fine. I was gonna say, it'd be nice if you had, like, speed or something in your runes. Just, again, speed is great everywhere. This is a very nice rune. I enjoy the 22% crit rate on it. Don't know if you need the defense, but you might want to go for attack percent here. Other than that, you'll be fine. 88% crit rate, a lot of crit damage. A little bit low on the attack, but Rika also has very low base attack, so it'll go up once you plus this up. And if you notice, you're kind of missing attack percentage on some of your runes, but you've got a lot of crit damage and a lot of crit rate. Problem is you have less than the increased... You can't attack percent on slot 3? Why? I know people say that, but why? I just don't understand it. It's not locked off anywhere. As a sub. Oh well. Here's my 2 cents though. Is generally you want to balance your crit damage and your attack percentage. Right now you have a little bit less than 100% increased attack. I'll go up when you max that 6th star rune. Sure thing. I'll wait for you to come back, Deadpool. But you have an increase of crit damage by 122%. You kind of want to keep them close for maximum damage. But other than that, she's fine. I like her on Violent because Violent is wonderful. Let's see here. Did you say look at Eridos next? Yeah. Alright. Lots of speed. On Despair. Good enough accuracy. There's really nothing more you need to do. There's really nothing else you need here. He needs to be fast. He needs to have accuracy. And if you want to build him as a damage dealer, you start adding more and subtracting from some of your stats. But this is fine how he is. You never need 99% accuracy, just letting you know now. 85 is max. Right, you said don't look at Perna, so I'm gonna go find Perna. Why HP though? Why make Perna a tank? Perna needs damage. Because his hidden passive Elemental King, you need him to be able to kill anything that you find. Filler runes? I mean, okay, that's fine then. Let's look at your Lucian. Alright, first things first. First things first. This crit rate, way too low. You have a Chloe, right? I think, yeah, you have a Chloe, so you can get away with having a slow Lucian. But you need to, no, don't put him on violent. Still, don't put him on violent. Easier way to do that, easier way to get a crit rate on him is to switch out this to a triple set of blade if you need to. Like, get him up to 70% crit rate. You can easily do that. You do not need him on violent. Just take whatever, actually, here's a good idea. Put him on blade, right? Take these violent runes off and put them on Perna. Perna needs the damages. Switch over Perna to the violent runes that you had on your Lucian. Switch your Lucian to more. Get him more crit rate. He's got plenty of attack, plenty of crit damage. You're looking at somewhere like a 26 to 28,000 amp on 3 crits. But right now, you will not crit because your crit damage, like crit rate is too low to justify having almost any crit damage at all. But because you will crit 1/3 of the time, a little bit less than 1/3 of the time, and with crit buff, half the time. So you're still missing out on half of your damage. So get him some more crit rate, and you'll be fine with them. How's Trevor? I like Trevor's. Vamp, attack, crit damage, defense. Fine enough. He'll do his job. He's got enough crit rate, not enough crit damage, but you'll be fine. This attack needs to go up, but other than that, you're fine. Let me look at your Zhaolin's Vamp runes. Attack, crit damage, attack. Yeah, she's perfectly fine. Good enough. Good speed. Could do more. A little bit more HP and defense, but other than that, she's really hard to rune, by the way. You need enough HP to survive an R5. You need enough attack to do damage. You need enough defense, and you need speed to be able to ever take a turn. You need crit rate and crit damage, and some resistance, and a little bit of accuracy. It's like, you literally need to rune her for every stat. Other than that, you've got a lot of nice mons, you just need to work on rune quality. Plop your butt into some form of thing. Plop your butt into a dungeon, farm it until you get some runes. But other than that, you're fine. Alright, anyone else on Europe? Because I have someone over on Global that once reviewed. Shh, no one's watching. Oh, no lightning. Ooh, a farmable monster. Wonderful. No, I'm not buying an account. Alright, give me 1 sec, darkening the screen, since I don't think anyone needs me to, do another review on here, so we're gonna bump over back to Global real quick. Later today, I think, or maybe this weekend, when I'm bored, I will make myself an Asian account server and bump myself through the first 8 levels so that way I can chat. Boop. Alrighty. Alright, Shive, let's have this one-on-one time now. This is what I need from you. I need to know what is your times for Giants B10, Dragons B10, Necropolis B10, Arena rank, Arena finishing usually. And I want to know all of that fun stuff so I can suggest. And I need to know your rift times, like, and also, you know, your raids rifts. I just need to know all of your information while I'm coming over to your account. I'm going to be moving over to 111 here in just a second. Gotta look for... No! I want scrolls, though. Alright, moving it back over to 111 to help Chive. Alright. Chive, I need to see your account so I can, plop. I need to see it in chat. Yeah, I wasn't in 111 just yet. Yeah, I'll accept you here in just a second. I figured, Nico. I wasn't in 111 just yet. There's Chive. Alright, let's see what you got going on for you. Giants, DB10, Necropolis B10. Your Necropolis B10 is faster than mine, but I haven't really put thought into mine yet. You've got a homunculus, so you're probably working on it. Rates are around 3 minutes, best arena. While I do that, I'm just gonna kind of stare at your island. Ooh, shiny yellow one. Unkona using him as a raid cleanse heal. Nice. Much better Theomars than mine. I need to build mine, actually. Rebuild mine. Water Lich for NB10. Stella, not fast enough, but she should do a lot of damage still. Fine. Alright, so let's see here. What raids can you do? Can you R5? Or can you... It looks like you should have the mons for it. C1 best finish? Okay. Speed Lucian. Oh, that's why. Wait. Wait. What? But how, though? You've got crit damage on your rune. Oh. I guess some of them are missing high rolls, but... I'm just like, why is it only 140%? You probably don't even use them for stuff and things. Since, well, let's see here. You're lacking, currently, what I can see is an AoE stripper. Let me just look through. Not seeing an AoE stripper. Uh-oh. It's probably what you're missing. Hey Bob Doo, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Glad to see you again. Alright, let's see here. What do we got going on? No, that's missing some few things. So, yeah, Soa is not worth it. She's not gonna be good enough for what you're looking. Hey, Midnight, welcome back to the stream. Some good strippers: Tiana, Molong, Chiwu, Aquila. The Wind Brownie Magician, surprisingly enough, is a good stripper. Gemini pseudo strips. He doesn't strip all buffs, only one. I mean, but the thing is, if they have immunity and invincibility, and you use not bounce, fly, and you only take off the immunity but not the invincibility, you're screwed. Yeah, Chiwu fails me a lot, actually. But you only take off one beneficial effect. You need someone that takes everything off, or else a Chloe can still ruin you, especially if they have shield runes. The more buffs they have, the harder Gemini has taking off the ones you need. So really what we're looking for is trying to get you a team that can run you better. without requiring a stripper. I mean, Soha works, but she also fails pretty hard as well. Orion probably won't, but Orion only strips 1 buff, though. That's the problem. Good speed on that. What's your speed on Bernard? Benny-ard. Where, I saw him. I saw him. Where'd he go? Bernard! Bernard! There you are. That's way faster than I have mine. I've not been, yeah. At this point, you're really just looking at more grindstones to make Bernard, like, grindstones to do all your stuff is what you're looking for. With Bernard, at the speed you have him... My arena defense was defeated. Oh no. Megan, which should be right next to Bernard, being fast. She needs me a little bit faster. But you should, if your Lushens do enough damage, which it looks like you might need to think about seeing if you've got things, because I'm just gonna try to do oh, Bastet. Oh, absolutely better. So much better. She's all the way over here. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that's much better. I want Bastet. One day. One day I believe in myself having a Bastet. You should be able to double Lucian most of your way up to things. You've got good options for arena defense like Rakan, Sekhmet, for anti-Lucian. Discouraging. You've also got Camilla, which can survive Lucian. Is she on Violent? Yeah, Violent Destroy. HP, crit damage, HP. Some good subs there. Yeah, she's fine. Got Wusa, who's a nice bruiser. Good HP on him, too. I would say find yourself a good defense, because you have plenty of runes for it, and you should be able to sit and conk. Especially if you just want to use double Lucians, you should be fine. But yeah, for only having a 2-minute Dragons team, we need to find you something better for this. What do we got on you? Yeah, you're not skill evolved just yet. You'll get there, though. You have Galleon, right? Uh-oh. There he is. He's fast, got enough accuracy. No. And Violent Will, speed, HP, accuracy, so he's not going to do a ton of damage, but... Speed, DB10 team. Is he on Violent? Perfect. Is your Verd a damage Verd? It is not a damage Vertigo. I mean, kind of. It's on Rage, but you need more attack for him to be helpful. Yeah. Verd, Theo, Tark. Bye, Timmy. Have a great rest of your day and weekend. I'll see you on Sunday, hopefully. Yeah. Verd, Theo, Tark, Galleon, Hua should help. I want you to take AMG's advice and try that. It should help you get a faster DB10 team. Let's see here. DB10 is... What's your Giant's speed? 120 Giants. I want to put my Verd on Rage at some point, but I don't have the good enough Rage runes to give him the crit rate needed. For Giants B10, I want you to try one Lucian, whichever one that does the most damage that you can find. Lucian, Galleon, Tark, Sigmarus, and Hua. So, why is Verd so good? He doesn't look like he's got a lot. He doesn't do a ton of damage, and if you click on his vampire bats hard enough, you lag his animation. But Attacks 2 times with a bat, recovers 30% of his health. Smacks someone with 1 bat, has a higher critical rate bonus, but does damage. Does okay damage. His passive, though, you fill your attack bar of all allies by 20% per each critical hit you get. This attacks twice. That gives you 40% more attack bar for your entire team, meaning you just go so much faster. And when he goes, he makes your entire team faster, much like Bernard makes your entire team faster in Giants. So, he works really well with Tark, because if Tark teams up, or not teams up, group hunts and takes him with him, that's 40% more attack bar you just gave your entire team. But other than that, Spectra, if you find that you're still not going fast enough, Spectra brings a lot of good max HP damage. Verd going last. Always be like, try to make him 1 speed slower than everyone else, so that way he has the best chance of filling up the most of your attack bar. Because unless he is so incredibly fast that he is 40% faster than everyone else, you're going to be wasting some of your skill. Like, some of that attack bar boost is going to be wasted. So, what I can say to you, move your team to speed teams. You can do it for Giants B10. You might not be able to do it for Dragons B10 because of immunity, but try it, see what happens. Other than that, start farming your rifts, start farming your runes. Try to get those incremental increases because that's all you got left to do. Yeah, your Giants B10 team will look something like this, but instead of using Teshard, you'll just use some form of damage dealer here. Hey, Mage's Life! Alright, CJ, we're next. Mages, what we do on Fan Fun Friday is if you guys need help with anything, if you want to RTA me, if you want to, you know, run raids, anything that I can do to interact with you guys, that's the focus of this time. Usually it's a lot of times with, it's account reviews or advice. So, alright. Alright, CJ, let's see where you at. Mid-game. Yeah, speed teams without Verd usually are good. If you're fast enough without Vertiheal, you're not wasting on Corcat 1. There you are. Boop. Gotcha. Even on Glance, Hua tries to apply attack bar reduction, and that really, really helps with Giants. What do we got here? Jimmy Iyer, Rakan, Shundra, Frigate. Why does everyone have a frigate except me? An Ellie Adriel, a Bethany, a Dimaz. What do we got going on though? A Tear. Alright, now that I've solely mispronounced everything that you have on that island, let's go to the other one. A Sigmarini, a Daffodil, a Lupin, a Tessamarion, an Eshi. What do we got? Oh. Did I miss? I see Fire Panda, but did I miss a Wind Panda? Where's Feng Shui? I swear I didn't miss it. Oh, I don't need to log into your account. I'm just going through, I'm just going through account reviews. I'm logging into your accounts only if you want me to see your runes or do summons for you, but yeah. Good, Chive. Now you're under 1 minute. That team should be pretty safe because Wall will keep that giant from going and earthquaking you. Alright, I'm reading this one out loud just in case you don't notice it. Lost Soul 15201 said in Twitch chat, "Hey girls, what is it called when you 6-star a Wind Joker?" Evolution. When you find a team and you get your runes just right and you can have no problem with arena offense, it is your solution. All right, let's see here. So what do we need to make you do better? CJ, what do we got? What do we need to do? What is your GB10 team? What is your DB10 team? What is your NB10 team? Give me your stats. I need to know what you need to work on. No apologies, Lost Soul. No pun is a bad pun. Actually, it's a rule of inverse. The worse the pun is, the better it is. R5 in arena. Okie dokie. Ooh. A Okra. I missed that. A Brandy. Good alcoholic right there. I don't actually like brandy. I think it's gross. Hey, July. A van. Is she a side panel van or is she a window van? I don't know. We'll find out. A Sucrose. Jimmy John's. A Ganondorf. A Sierra Mist. I actually still pronounced her name right. Okay. A cat. A literal cat. Because sometimes she doesn't like doing it. Oh, look at Kamoon. Going to come on. Command me. Kamoon, 70 speed. A lot of health. Some crit damage. A little bit of crit rate. Not a lot of defense. Rune on Swift Nemesis. Beautiful. I appreciate these runes. For having only 60... for having a slot 2 HP rune, he still got decent speed. I still think he might be needing... you know, more speed. But it's how you want to rune him. Eventually, I'll skill up my Kamoon. But mine's on a slot 2 speed. He's fine where he's at. His job is to go really fast. You know what makes him better? The transmog. He just looks so much more baller swag. Oh, sorry. I'll never say that again. Alright, so let's see here. GB10, 2 minutes team. NB10, good time. DB10 needs to be faster. So let's make yourself a fast Giants B10 team. Let's look at your Lucian. Your Lucian is fine. Run, well, he needs more speed, but we're fine with that right now. Run Lucian lead. So we want, Lucian lead. Hua. Where's Galleon? Galleon. Sigmarus. And I don't see a Tark. Either Theomars or some form of wind damage dealer. I need to look at your wind damage dealers. That's okay, Nimrod. But let's see here. Don't worry about Tark. Teor. Teor is fine. I'm going to type it out, and I want you to try this. If you can be playing while we're talking, I want you to try this. That team should get you somewhere underneath 1 minute on your GB10. I'm gonna need some help here with getting him a DB10 speed team to get him underneath 2 minutes. 2 minutes is respectable, though. But I don't know what I can do. I know Teor is gonna be in it. We gotta look at Teor. Yeah, Teor is fine. Is he a... yeah, he's a squall. He's a squaller, so he should do fine. Teor does so much damage on the squall. Try that out, CJ. Come back, tell me if it worked and what your new time is. If it works, keep it. It'll probably get you under Tayor, Alicia, Tark. Problem I see with that is what if, I mean, I guess it's going to go before immunity. This is not a damaged bird, though. So, it probably would work. We'll see. Yeah. Try out what Ryan said. See what happens. I've got some of my reservations because for a DB10 speed team, you just literally want to put as much damage as possible into it, which means everyone has to be on damage. Alicia's got almost enough crit rate. She's down by 1. So Ice Cream Cone Head needs 1 more damage. Oh, she's on Despair. That's an interesting choice. I mean, she's got double AoE, so it works. Yeah, so let's get you those 2 speed teams. I can't actually help you with NB10 because your NB10 team is... Your NB10 is faster than mine. Well, if we want to see you at his best speed pluses, we need to go find who's got the highest additional speed. Frigate. Nope. Not seeing a true winner on who's the fastest man in the game in your arsenal. Let's start from over here. 110. So we're at like 120 something is our highest I've seen. 131. It's not bad. Needs to be faster though. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. So 137, getting closer. But we need faster. What do we got? Yeah, it looks like you're gonna need a... It looks like you should try out that you should try out that Giants B10 team I post in chat, see if it works. Chloe's the fastest at 137. Yeah, you definitely have some speed problems. Try out that Giants B10 team, because if it can get you underneath a minute, you can farm GB10 a lot faster. At this point, you just need runes and grindstones. So stick your face down onto the Giant's Fist and get yourself some grinding for those swift and fatal. Team got down to 136. Why is that slower? What happened? Like, what took the time, though, CJ? You know, Alicia could also help, too. No, she's multi-hit. Tayor should do damage. But I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I know it's faster, but it needs to be down to 1. Yeah, I guess. But we need him for that attack lead. Will Alicia go first? No. Yeah. There you go. 1:10. It's gonna be a little bit flex on when it's based on when Galleon armor breaks and gives you attack power, but it should get you down to at least close to a minute, and that should help you out a bit. Just a bit. I don't know why I said it like that the first time, but we're gonna ridicule myself for it forever. Ooh, shiny. Click on it a few times for good luck. Yes, Oz, we are on global right now. Alright, get your schoolwork done, get those good grades, get your degree in whatever you're working on, Deadpool. I wish upon you good studies and favorable test results. Have fun in academia, man. Alrighty. Now we gotta block this guy again. Yeah, no worries. If you ever need any help and I'm not streaming, email me or hit me up on Twitter. I can get back to you pretty quickly. I always check those things at least once a day. I also get notifications on my phone over here. So, and if you send out a question that's going good enough. I will answer it, but I'll also probably talk about it on stream in case other people have the same problem. Yeah, no problem. Why did that pop up? Alright, next. It's what, 44%? 33? He's a problem, though. We'll see what happens. We're gonna try it, but I have a feeling we're gonna lose to that Perna. Oh yeah, I need to go add Deadpool. Have a good day, man. That's a fast Perna. Bye, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Love problem? I can give you terrible advice. Does that help? Oh, I didn't crit twice on... With 74% crit rate, I missed 2 crits. Everything's ruined now. I'm watching the stream real quick because I want to see the crits happen. Yep, I missed 2 crits. Lame. Kinda... I just pop him down. Nothing I can do else. Bye to that Lucian. Can I get one more turn? Oh, cool, he didn't use his abilities. Pop. Really? Come on, die. Stay dead. This is sloppy. Alright, well, get ready to be frozen. Alright, glanced on Lucian, so of course the attack breaks. This is where I would amp again if my Lucian was maxed, but he's not. Wait, he's still alive? Oh, come on. Missing on those 2 crits in a row is just rude. I don't see attack buffer. I should go first. But they also have a speed lead, so we'll see. If that Charlotte is on high speed, I'm screwed. Nope. You should go first. Hey, Zombie Warrior, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you again. Now we only need 1 card. Oh well. Tried. That last one was unfortunate. If we would have gotten rid of that chest soon, a lot quicker, life would have been easier. But again, missing 2 crits is just frickin' crippling. Alright, let's go make 1 spot. I always like to have 49, so when people add me, they don't have to say, hey, could you make a spot for me? They can just add me and I can accept them when I get around to it. You can I just ditch for a little bit. We're gonna get rid of Darksaber. I would say Frigate, honestly. Ammo grow. Honestly, would say Frigate. Alright. I don't think I ditched it, Nimrod, did I? Pretty sure Darksaber wasn't a stream watcher. I think you just needed it for, having a secret dungeon I had. If not, I'll add him back. I have no worries about adding people to and from, like... Okay, good. I don't want to ditch someone that's in my stream while on stream. I do that off camera. I'm just kidding. I try not to get rid of those people. Alright. Well, let's clear 60 at least. Yeah. And if I do accidentally remove you, and just let me know and I'll add you back. Don't take it personally. I generally just... If someone asks me to add them, I go out of my way to add them. And sometimes accidentally delete people I didn't want. Frick, I forgot to move Homunculus over one. Ah, wasted Mav cooldowns. Too OP for me. So after this stage, I'll fight you in some RTA. Got 2 dots on it. Should be enough though. So, the funny thing is, earlier on stream, we actually did run Amelia in a DB10 team. Hey Billy, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you again, man. How are you doing? Having a good Friday? I hope so. I hope it's still Friday for you. Some people it could not be Friday anymore. Let's just finish off all the dots. Did our guild wars. It looks like Canty's awake now, so he's now doing his. Man, you live on the other side of the world, Leo. Which means I'm now streaming for you in the middle of the night. You should probably get some sleep. Hey, I'm gonna say that's probably, congrats on the Zyros. GZ to that odd-looking Perna. And also, let's look at AMG just put another rune out, so let's look at it. 18% attack, 20% crit damage, and some speed. Ooh, nice. It's an okay broken set attacker rune. Wait. He resisted. Stop resisting arrest. Boop. 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 And can't make a boop noise, it doesn't physically hit them. Boop. There we go. Boop, boop. Alright, we're good. Just gonna left click it out for a sec. More dots because they needed it. Boop. Alrighty. Easy peasy. It's a T-Rex? I mean, that's what the Elia quiz said. Fire Dragon Awakened is called T-Rex, right? I don't know why it said I got that wrong. I was obviously right. Mav the God already got refresh again. Boop. And dots. So now we're gonna just loop about and put even more dots on them. And screw you, you don't get a turn. Never mind, you get a turn. I was wrong. And then we just put their heads back down. And more dots! Drop it donk on that one. Pew. Alright. Should be able to auto this from this point. But I'm gonna shy on the side of caution for a second because Kung Fu Girls can wreck you. And they probably will if I let my team do the stupid things that they want to do. Oh, I should have stunned. Oh, well, more dots instead. This one still hasn't unstunned yet. Wonderful. Oh, there it goes. Just because there wasn't enough dots on the field. Oh, and we're done. What is TOA hard stage 6? Let's look at what's the remaining bosses real quick. Because I actually only know that Double Occult Girls is on 90 and nothing else. Let's see. Oh, it's the counterattack stage. If they're all stunned, can't counterattack. I might use Basalt for this. Okay, easy. Don't even need... Easy. Will probably be a pain, but we'll find out. And it's going to be annoying, but I've done it before, so I can do it again. We're up to 31 viewers. Welcome, guys. Hope you guys are having a great day. Fantastic evening. But we'll see what happens when we get there. I have a speed lead. Their team is really squishy. I'm going to drop off the less damage Lucian. And we're going to throw in Shiwu for the only speed lead I really have. That works out here. Yeah, I don't doubt it's going to suck. Welcome back, Razor! Alright, well, I'm first, so that's good. I strip this off. Maybe get... Oh, I should have put block on this one. Alright, well, single Lucian amp is all I needed. Build Shimate. Do I have a Shimate? I might, somewhere. I think I might have one in storage. Let's go look. I don't think I do. Oh, I do! I thought I fed him off. I'm glad I didn't. Okay, now we know what our next project is to get that speed lead from him up and going. We'll get to that eventually. Yeah, I definitely want to use Basalt here. Shiwu does have a speed lead, but he's not meant to hit hard. Like, if I need to run a speed lead and a second damage dealer, I can't use Chiwu. Chiwu doesn't do the damage. Cheshire should be able to do that much damage on a water crystal. Oh, these are inability things. So we gotta get rid of these things very quickly. Dots. Gotta push them back. Gotta buff up. Gotta go the fast. I might need to use Homunculus. I don't know. We'll find out. Gonna attack break you. Just gonna reset your attack bar. And then we're just gonna try to keep these guys all the way back. Yeah. What's really great about Homunculus is that it does 2 dots and then tries to put another dot for every single debuff that was already on there. So with 4 debuffs... Hey W, yeah. Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going? Yeah, Homunculus, if you have 4 dots, or 4 debuffs on the enemy, will attempt to apply 6 dots to them, which is more than enough to guarantee try to get to 10. Gotta stop you. We don't want you to ever have turns. We have to deal with the fact that these guys don't stun up. Keep them taunted, keep them attack broken. Hopefully, thankfully they don't do a ton of damage, but we're just gonna not let them have the chance to do it. Attack break you. Throw down some more dots. Alrighty. Special assault on you. Taunt you, even though that's a terrible idea. We shouldn't taunt you at all, giving you that type advantage. Stuns for days. We're gonna need to deal with this guy next, because he's not taunted. But we'll push him back, we'll be fine for now. Attack broken. See if we can just push him back. Oh, cool. Hey, congrats on the Dragon Knight. Ciao. Wonderful. Wonderful. Can I just taunt him? Nope. Resisted. I'm gonna armor break him. Misty? I have no idea. I don't really know much about the jack-o'-lanterns. I just generally don't use them. I've never pulled one, actually. So, can't really help me out there. I heard Misty was okay. Just not great. Just kinda okay. Alright. Next up, this one. I don't think we need a stun. We do need damage, though. No attack bar for you. Heals up. We should be fine. We should be good through this stage now. I'm gonna save up for next stage. I think, if I remember correctly, next stage is silly. But we'll go over there. We'll see what's next stage is. I don't think I remember it correctly. Everyone's dead on their team. Nope, I did remember it correctly. We're just not giving you a turn. We'll put dots later. We can't let the bays have a turn. Because if they cast Wrath of Hell, I lose. Or the AoE brand, I'm screwed. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll have to restart. No stuns. We're gonna taunt him. Ah, crap. We're gonna taunt him. Please. Thank you. I need a violent proc. Alright, no turn for you. No turn for you. Stuns, please. Aw, resisted. I'm not autoing this, no. Oh, right, RTA. I forget about things. I get really scatterbrained when I have caffeine. Yeah, I'm not autoing this because then I'm gonna lose, because he's gonna... Gildong's never going to frickin' use Angry Wave, because Spectre's probably gonna just, you know, use Special Assault followed, and then Angry Wave's gonna go out with no slows, so no stuns happen. Or he's gonna use it at the end of the stage. I always manual at least the bosses. And besides, it's fun to manual them. I say that as I hate doing this. Yeah, we'll finish this guy. We got armor break, so he's dead. One good Spectra. He's pretty dealt with. We're gonna try to deal... Why am I lagging? Alright. He's dead. No, I'm not using that ability. Alright, we're fine with leaving him there. Even if he doesn't die to dots, he will only auto attack, and that's fine. Alright. Here's where the fun happens, guys. Alright, we got all the slows, except on the boss. Smack. Throwing out dots. We don't want to reset them just yet. We're gonna do that. We're gonna speed back up. Gonna hit him in the face. There we go. $80 on your quiz? It's not... I mean, it's passing, so... Congrats on that passing grade. Alright, so we should never let them have a turn again. I don't care about the warbears. I care about the dark dudes, because they're jerks. We're gonna save this for next turn. He's slowed, I'm fast, we should be fine. He's gonna supporting fire back. Oh wow, that's a lot of hits. See if we can stun him. Woo! We can leave that guy on the right, we don't care about him. We don't even need to reset anything. It's fun times. Yeah. Sorry to hear about your 80 as your new lowest grade that you've received this year, but it's at least still passing. You'll get... Oh, no. Resisted my turd ambulance. My tried amber pants was resisted. Oh, no. Oh. Hey, violent procs for the days. Basically, we're at the point where we win. We just have to make sure we don't die to counterattacks if we don't stun these things anymore. The lowest is 0. Passing grade, well, 90 to 100 in non-grad school is 100 to 60. And then you've got, not 160, what am I saying? Generally, it's C's, which is 70. C's gets degrees, is the saying. So, yeah, might as well. Yeah, I was homeschooled too, by the way. So, no worries about that. Oh no, he hit the dude, man. Mav, snap out of it. Gotta do the thing. Welcome back, Delta. We should be able to kill him. Should be able to kill him, right? It's kind of funny that I attracted a lot of the homeschoolers. Man, we're up to 37 viewers. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, accuracy on my math is 44? As close to 45 as I can get it. We'll check him in just a second. Math. 48%, so enough accuracy. Anyways, I'm gonna be back in just one quick second, guys. I'd have returned. Alrighty. Let's continue onwards. But Theo isn't a rip. Why did someone say Theo is a rip? Yeah, good Theo Mars. Whatever, not paying attention. Alrighty, what do we got going on? Hey Nimrod, let's do some RTA. What are these two doing down here? Do us some RTA? Oh man, but you guys are gonna beat us. Alright, well let's start with Hayen. Hey Phantom Hive, how's it going? If anyone subscribed while I was away, I'm sorry I missed it. First pick, alright. Okay, you take Bernard. Taylor, Iris. This one. And this one. It's green Taylor, guys. It's okay. Ooh, bark. It's green. That's green and brown with a little bit of yellow in there. Oh yeah, I should probably take a chill pill on this. Whoops. Sorry about this. This isn't gonna be pretty. Yeah, this is rude. I mean, I guess if you want auto, I'll press auto. And there's amp. If he pressed amp, there's no way he was gonna take a turn. Let's try this again. I'll bring one 6-star and only one 6-star. Now, if you ban him out, that's fine, but... Boop. And then non-6-stars to take. Oh, technically, Okie Whoa is a 6-star. All the rest are going to be 5-stars. Do I even have enough 5-stars for this? Oh, no, I don't have defense buff. That's a 5-star. I do. It's Megan. Megan's good. Everything else is 5-stars. Oh, this is so cobbled. Gonna get rid of... I'm okay with you having a speed lead. I just don't want to deal with Bernard. That's another armor break I'm not gonna have to deal with. I figured you would. Let's go with the resistance. Well, you don't really have armor breaks, so we're just gonna go with the HP. Yeah, I figured he was gonna ban Panda. But if he didn't, he would have had a hard time. This is gonna be hard enough to deal with because A few of these things aren't runed well at all. Some have 4 and 3-star runes on them. Not dealing with you. Okay. Can I get a crit on you? Nope. Who's he gonna be hitting? Okay, so that's gonna hurt a bit. But should be fine. Uh-oh. Let's just turn that off. Get rid of that shield. Just heals and fun stuff. See if I can stun you. Nope, no crits. Ooh, good despair stun. Oof. Alright. We're done here. That Iris was going to be a problem if she was still alive. Can I finally get a crit? No, just crushing. Hey, someone lost to my arena defense. Woohoo! I wonder who it was. I hope it's not on my Europe account, because that'd be kind of sad. I've got enough sustain that I was just gonna win this. Hey, I finally get one. Well, one freeze. That's what I wanted. All right, who's next? Sorry, Nimrod. My aerial saved my life there. Alright, who's next? Chive's next. Alright, guys, ready for me to lose? Because Chive's gonna beat me up here. Oh, please give Chive the first RTA. Because I'm not gonna win this. I need to know what I'm counterpicking. I know his account, but I don't know what he's gonna be picking. Okay. Bastet, okay. So he's going for bruisers. Have fun, Nimrod. Thank you for joining in. It was a lot of fun. We're just gonna fly hard or die fast. Let's see. There's Rakan and Camilla. Yep. Without any nat 5s. Am I allowed to use my 6 stars though? Because I have a lot of non-nat 5 6 stars. Well, I'm going to be ending here in about 2 hours. So, if you're back in within 2 hours, then we'll see you then. But if not, thank you very much for joining in. I really should actually work on building a bruiser team, but my weak is 6 stars. Okay, I can do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. And we're gonna do it anyways. I really need to make my Chibu faster, but not my own fault. Oh, rude. Everyone asks that, and I'm never gonna fix it because of that. Good fight. Alright, who's ready to watch me lose to AMG's birds? Darn, nothing. Alright, Jay, next. Alright, guys, but I need to be put in my place first. I need to let AMG beat the ever-loving crap out of me, and then I'll go for Delta next. Crappiest 6 stars. Alright, I can do that. Some won't have runes, so it'll be pretty rude. Oh no. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. I know I have to ban your Omduat already. Oh god, no. Okay, so that's gonna be rough. Oh no. I can't ban your Omduat now. If I get rid of Sneeze Name, she can't be invincible until she kills her. But he's still gonna shout Copper, and I'm gonna be out of Mon immediately. I can stop her from being invincible. I can't stop the Copper if he shouted. Like, I can keep her from being invincible. I can't stop Copper. Yep, here comes the shout. Or Desert Wind. He's got options. So, shout that's expected. We're gonna now try to race this this bird over here. He's gonna use Desert Wind. He has to. It's gonna do not much, but granted that there is no immunity, I can push back and take this off. We want Armor Break on Copper. Now we have to deal with her, because she's gonna probably one-shot my Spinning Strike. Come on, Armor Break all of me. You know you're going to. Yep. And then she's gonna pop. She's gonna. I would have auto-attacked. You would have gotten a free hit, and you might have gone to Basalt. Yeah, I'm not making it through another round. Ouch. I'm gonna take this off. And we're gonna take that off. Defense buff, even though we're gonna stop you from doing your, or resist it, never mind. He can't Thunder Strike, he's just gonna go for stun with auto attack. Ah, needed that armor break. Hey Rekko, welcome back to the stream. You're watching me have hard times right now. Stun, sleep, something. Darn it. There's the Despair Stun. Alright, well, I should really just kill them. It's gonna hurt. And of course it crits on Chibu. Oh, why did it do the crit animation then? They need to fix that. Boop. And then he's gonna work on, yep. Snoozy Snaz, Nighty Night Time. Yep, Despair Stun again. Desert Wind. Oh, no. And here comes, yep, Sword of Discharge. All on Panda. Literally every single sword on Panda. GG. Nothing I can do about that. Though the double Despair Stun in a row is kind of super rude. Put you back to sleep. Screw you. Your copper doesn't get another turn. Nope. Alright, Delta, where you at? Gotta fight you now. My worst 6 stars is what I'm going to be doing this fight with. I am RTA. Are you currently in an RTA match? Because if that's fine, I'll wait until you're done. 1 sec. Alright. Send me an invite when you're ready. Alright, well, let's see. How much, well, with my Panda, 1551 plus 801 times that by 1.7. Does your copper have more than 0.5? Your copper needs more than 6,000 defense to ignore defense on my Panda if he's not defense broken. Okay. 5 battle the Delta. If I have defense buff and not defense broken, you need 6,000 to ignore on copper. No nat 5s, my worst 6 stars. Alright. No nat 5s, worst 6 star. That'll be 1. That'll be 2. Can't summon a nat 5, summoning next week on Friday. You and you. I was gonna pick Okino, so like, wait, no, he's a nat 5. Who else is a terrible nat 5 that I have? Where's my Fire Grim Reaper? Why am I not seeing him? There he is. We don't need to deal with Veramos. Yeah, but if you were to defense break my Panda without defense buff, you should have easily ignored him. Okay, 1 Despair Stun. Deaccelerate. 3 Despair Stuns. And he's dead. Cool. Mirage, whatever. What's the face? Boop. Come on, kill him. Kill Yuno. I dare you. Ah, no procs. Come on, kill Yuno. I believe. Yeah. Surprise. Goodbye. Talk. Okay. Expected it. Boop. Some of these guys don't even have runes, mind you. Ooh, rough. Yeah. He's dead. Alright, can I 1v your entire team with just a Windlich? Maybe. We'll see. Uh-oh. No slows. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm gonna slowly... Actually, my shield stays the same. Oh, no. Oh, no, my shield's gone. Quick. Oh. Yeah, I lost. Good game. Those dots are really putting a dent in me. I mean, they're my worst 6 stars. He's got 2 runes missing. She's got all runes missing. I'm glad you banned her. And my worst 6 stars because they're missing runes. I'm gonna do one arena real quick. Oh, we've got some rivals. That's good. We got one. Yeah, we got Cayenne. Cayenne Pepper up in here. Kali, the fire elemental that you banned had literally no runes, so you actually banned the worst person out of all of them. You were afraid of her when she really wasn't the threat at all. Yeah, I am gonna build that Water Pioneer. He's next on the list after Okanos. Did my Lucian team... Can it go through arena defense? Depends on the quality of the arena. AMG, do you have a arena that I can throw cards at and see if it goes through? Alright. Not visit. No, not view more. Live battle. I can't pick 2 Lushens, so I'm just gonna throw in Teshar as secondary. The better Lucian. Alright, take it easy, Rekko. It's nothing I can control Delta. There's always going to be a delay. And then that. Ole dole duff, ginkle on a cough. Ole dole duff. You're gonna have to fight him. Get rid of Katarina. Yeah, but you're probably gonna run faster with Lusa than I am. That's the problem here. I don't have a speed lead. If you go first, I lose. Oh, nah. Okay. First amp. I mean, I probably would have been able to, like, I might have been able to kill your Ariel. He may be a Nemesis healer, but my other Lucian is of the same speed. This thing's only like 120-something speed. My Teshar is too slow. He's not tuned like my 2 Lucians are. Now, there's, you know... Yeah, but the thing is, I have The problem is using Teshar as a secondary is we don't know if 100% if you would have cut with aerial or not because of how slow Teshar is. Also, first Lucian that would have gone would have done a lot less damage, so it might not even proc as much Nemesis. We don't know. I wish I could check, but it's really hard to tell. Especially since I'd had to go through the shield runes with the first Lucian amp, which does a little bit less damage. So, no idea, really. It may have been able to kill your aerial, and if it got your aerial down, it could have possibly cleaned up. No idea, though. So how should I be building Okeanos? See if we can get some runes on him. Right now he's not got runes on him. That matter, at least. This rune's not terrible, but I should skill him up too. No, there's no thunderstorm. We had rain early yesterday, but no thunderstorms. 5 turns, 4 turns. It's pretty good. 3 turns, not too bad. I'll have to skill him up later. Used Fire Will with speed, crit damage, attack, 200 more than 200 speed. I don't think I can do that, but we'll check. I don't have good will runes. That's the problem. Speed on violent and will. I'll use Swift instead of Violent. Speed, HP, attack. On Swift Will, I can get him up to 230 speed. It's not too bad. Minimum of 220 speed is where I want it. What do we got? How much health is going to be the most beneficial? 220 speed, 26,000 health. Yeah, 220 speed isn't super fast though. I'll get him on Swift at some point. Don't think I'll be able to do it right now. Let's check out how we're doing in the Guild War. We're so close. We've got 6 hours, though. And we're missing him because he's at work, and he's also at work. So little hit, we'll win. Oh, hey! Poor Pondmer. He tried. Someone kill the world boss, please. Yes, I will be doing my summons on live stream. I will be doing them next week on Friday, the 26th. And anyone else who wants me to summon for them, I will do them in that stream as well. So if anyone wants to join in on the summons, then be my guest. What do I need to do? Oh, I'm sorry, Peter. It will be recorded, though, so you can watch it later. What do I want to do? Go do TOH? Alright. TOA hard it is. Ugh. Welcome back, Timmy. I did some RTA. I beat up a few people a little harder than I should have, and I got beat up a little harder than I probably should have, but other than that, Alan, which monsters do you want to see the runes on? We'll do it after this TOA hard run. I wouldn't use Veramos for an auto team. I mean, it's good for cleansing, but why not just overkill an attack bar reduction so that way they can't? Alrighty, let's see. Is Lisa any good? Yes, Lisa is great. I use Water Talus for stuns. Yeah, Peter, you might need to get that checked out. I would very much recommend seeing some form of pediatrician. Pediatrician or the, I wouldn't say the emergency room, but urgent care would help. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Bye-bye. Well. Thanks for the no stuns, guys. Really appreciate that. Alright. So, Beretta, Theo, Vero, Lucian, and Sigmarus. Alright, well. I have all of those, so we'll go through them. Theomars' runes aren't really great right now. They're being reworked a bit. No stuns. That's not going to hurt too bad. These guys are doing stupid things, though. Yep, Spectra killed himself because he didn't use slow. That's why. Spectre has a tendency to kill himself. What's best runes for Homunculus for TOAH? Despair, Violent, 45% accuracy, the rest is all 45% accuracy, tons of speed. Other than that, anything's fine. Mine's on crit damage and attack for extra damage. With the chance that you're probably not going to get hit, it's pretty fine to just run them like this. We're just going to try to get the slows, a few of them, not too bad. Attack bar reductions, maybe some despair stuns. Nada. We get a... Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we failed. You have your third ability, you know. So it'd be nice if you used it. See if I can despair stun this one. Not having Spectra is such a pain. Yeah, I think we lose this one. Or B7 plus. Yep, pretty sure we lost this one. Because I let Spectre kill itself. I mean, if I get a violent proc, we might be okay. And I do not, so we're not okay. Go for the stuns, because I'm stupid and I should have just taunted it. GG no re. Bye-bye to everybody. Hey, Alan, thank you for the subscription. Stupid Spectra. Alright, well, I was asked to show some runes. Let's show some runes. First up, Sigmarus. You won't be able to rune him like mine right now because I have mine on Violent. Attack, crit damage, attack is generally what you want. You want more speed than I have. You want good crit rate and some crit damage and bunches of attack. Generally what you want on him. Next up, we want to look at Pheromos. Again, you're not going to be able to rune him like I do. But instead of Violent, put him on Swift for yourself right now. Speed, HP, and HP. Bunches of health, some bunches of speed, and some accuracy. Thank you, Timmy. I really appreciate that. I was using my Water Charger Shark, but not too often. Next up, Beretta. Despair. Speed. Don't look at this rune, but it's HP. And accuracy or HP here. You want him to have enough accuracy, at least 45% to land all of his abilities. Theo. Yes. Yes, Alan. Swift plus Endure or Energy is fine. Energy. Yeah, it's good. Theomars, again, not going to really be able to rune mine correctly, but Violent, either attack, crit damage, attack, or speed, crit damage, attack. Fatal Blade works fine. Technically, I need these to be revenge runes at some point, but again, switch these over to Fatal for right now if you can't do your rune farming. That'll help out. Aquas can handle Fame and Hell. He's a little bit back and forth on whether or not he does it correctly or not, but I'll show him off real quick. Mine is not on Great Runes, by the way, so take this with a grain of salt when you watch this. He's on just broken as all hell, only 50% crit rate on attack, a crit damage attack. But, like, there's an energy rune, there's a plus 11 fatal rune, and a plus 6 4-star blade rune kind of deal. So take this with a grain of salt. I'll get to Lucian and Chassoon in just a second. But Billy, if you've got anything that isn't like Soha or whatnot, I would use him over Aquas. Aquas is pretty slow. Tell me how you get more mana? Farm. Farm a lot of stuff. Uh-oh. I think he's gonna fail. Yeah, 2 crits in a row is really rough. If I didn't get crit twice in a row, I would have done better, but again, take it with a grain of salt. He doesn't have good runes. If you actually dedicate farming runes to him, he would do so much better. If you got a set of Vampire Revenge, he would probably be perfectly fine. Just so that way you can sustain while being hit. Also, triple revenge would work too. Lucian and Chassoon was asked as well, so let's go and look at Chassoon. Swift will be better if you can't get violent, but speed, HP with a bunch of HP subs and speed subs. Plus 63 speed, plus 20,000 health. Resistance should be better, but... And Lucian... I have mine on just Blade Broken, attack, crit damage, attack, as much attack, crit damage, and, you know, crit rate as possible with some speed subs. Let's see. I need to run more Rufegus runes because I need to get more fire werewolves. Need to skill up my Lushens. Just gonna run these twice. Get rid of a few of the reps off my list. Let's see. Right, this is a TOA hard. This is a TOA hard homunculus. It doesn't do damage, but it's not ever gonna die here, so. If he's not gonna use the rune, you can do B7, but you don't know way. To do B7? Alright, let's... We got some mons that can help you. Oh, B7 giants? We should be able to do that. Let's go to world map real quick. Need to go, get... this person out of storage. Go to Giants B7. Throw in this one, this one. This one and this one. Should be able to do it with only 4 mons. Hey, quality for free. How'd your stream go today? Oh, you got Water Phoenix in there? Cool, that would make things even better. But yeah, you should swap out Rauk and put in some form of defense buffer in there. If you got a Shannon slightly built, I would say use her. She helps. And you really don't need Ralk, because Ralk will probably kill himself on these things. Veramos. Yes, Veramos is good. Yeah, but let's run it with a team that you have. So, yeah, that's not terrible for this. It's a little bit slow. You don't have these two in here. You have Water Phoenix, which you're going to be using here for the 44% dungeon lead. You want to add in Shannon instead of Ralk. Theomars is somewhere around here, and so is Chastoon. Chastoon and Theomars. You have Theomars. Theomars has Theomars has a defense break. Swift energy or despair energy works fine. Don't violent on Shannon. My Bella is on violent. Just violent, I think. Just so that way, but put her on swift. You just need her to keep going. And going and going and going and going. It's kind of funny watching Sig slowly kill itself on these dark golems. I just think you need to add in a defense buff and you'll be a little bit better off. Okay. Just making sure, Walnut. I wonder how fast I can run this. No. You and you. You. Galleon and Sig just to clean up, just in case things didn't die. Nope. Timmy, so what happens is he'll just be revived again, and it will still be on the cooldown it was when he died. Same with Theomars and Homunculus. I don't think they will. The shield runes will really keep them alive for a bit. No, don't hit. Hit the middle one, you dinguses. No AoEs. There we go, there's one. Done. Man, that was so slow. I could have done that faster. 40 seconds, God. Yeah. Work on your runes. Use Retmons if you have to. Ugh, sorry about my chair making noise. At least it's not incredibly, like, screechy if I move around in it. How many summons do I have? I'm gonna have 4 legendary scrolls. Yeah, no problem, Alan. Feel free to drop me questions whenever you need help. That's what I'm here for. So we're at 362. Should have 1500. Give or take a few. Yeah, I'll be at 1500 because of guild rewards for next week. I want you. I'm coming for you, you bomb hoe. Alright. Let's... AMG, should I just start skilling up my Okinos with Devilmons? Walnut, I'm not summoning until next week. I'm gonna be summoning next Friday, and I'm gonna try to get more scrolls. No, I'm not gonna summon right now. I'm saving. I've been saving for the last about a month now, so blowing it early is just a waste. I want my other legendary scroll from finishing TOA hard, and I want those two. I want the 2 latent darks from TOA hard and the monthly reward before I do my summons. AMG Shy. If I have nothing else. Alright, well, I'm going to open up this. You're going to take a quick look and tell me if I have anything else to Devilmon. Well, that just means you need to tune in next week, Walnut. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that needs skill ups right now. Besides Lushens, but they'll get their skill ups. And maybe Wusa. But I think Okinos will probably be... Since he's already 6-starred, I think he'll be more important to do now, and then Wusa next. Yeah. I'll do Wusa after Okianos. Wait, all the way down here. I'll have 3 once I finish 7. It's not too bad. Because I got Wusa not too long ago, and I've been working on other things right now. Alright, let's do this stage again. And let's not auto it. Yeah, actually, let's just save Devilmons until next week. That's a good point. I'll save them for next week and see what I get. If nothing else comes in, then I just throw it in on Okios. Okra. I'll throw it on Okra, and then we'll see what happens. Right now, gonna be 3 here in a bit, and then 4 next week, so 4 Devilmon. Not a lot. I've been focusing on skilling up a few other mons. Manchura is great in TOA, I just don't have him. I fed him before he was good, and before I knew what I was doing. He's the only monster I've fed that I want back. Manchura is great fun. I wish I had one again. Alright. See you when you get back, Peter. Oh, I know. I absolutely know, AMG, that I'm gonna not get much. But on the bright side, if I actually don't pull anything, that means I get enough food to 6-star Wusa and work on him instead. And if I do get something, then fine, I get a new toy. But either way, I'm either gonna get skill ups or food for my next 6-star. So I really can't be upset about that. No, I'm mirroring it off my phone. I'm not playing on my PC. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I do have immunity buff. I have beta. She's not the best immunity buffer, but she's still immunity buffer. Man, we can just use it now. Yes, Beretta does need accuracy. You want 45 on Beretta. All the dots. %. 45% accuracy is all you need. Oh, I can finish both. I have finished both for the last few months. So yeah, I'll probably build Wusa on Swift. I don't have the Violent Runes to make him fast enough to be what I want him to be. He can't be AR or BIE. He'll just have to be normal. I want that legendary scroll for legendary disappointment. Don't let her take a turn, please. I don't even remember what my last legendary was. I think it was Fuko, which I had fed off like 3 times, so I'm finally happy to have one of them. Or I think it might have been more Horace's. Looks like we're slowly dwindling in viewers. Generally means I wouldn't think so. One buff stripper removes that Timmy. Well, what I find really annoying is Jemire, Ganymede, Chloe, Theomars. Because then you have to deal with, like, 4 sets of freaking Chloe immunity because everyone just resurges her. Like, it is obnoxious as hell. And you're slowly just getting beaten down by that Theomars, who has 3 sets of, Endure. So you have to kill him. You have to, like, keep knocking him down every single time. Because I don't have a Tiana, and I have no one to reset attack, skill cooldowns. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this stream after this TOA hard stage, unless anyone else needs anything from me, because I'm starting to run out of content, and I'm not going to just go start farming, like, I'm not going to pop a 24-hour EXP booster. Right side of the screen, the rainbow thing. I don't see a rainbow thing. Yeah, I'm running out of content to show, and I'm not just gonna pop a 24-hour EXP booster because that's boring, and you guys don't need to see that. All right, see you, AMG. Have a good gym session. I'll talk to you again later. Thank you for joining in and giving me all the help. Alright, let's see. Can we get a slow one first? No. Resisted. Dots, though. I gotta push them back. Just in case he takes a turn. Still no stun. We can live with it for right now. A lot of dots, but it's not 10, so we can still stun him. There's our slow. It's a waste to just use it for him, but it's best I got right now. That's Garo. Susano is the water one. What's really bad is he can narrow escape dot damage, which gives him an attack bar. So if I'm unlucky and he narrow escapes all these dots, he gets a turn and will eat away my Mav. And if he narrow escapes once, he narrow escapes all of it. It's no worries. I call monsters the wrong name all the time. I'm not gonna take chances. I want him dead. Okay, that one's dead. We don't really have to worry about Bernard taking a turn, because even if he does, he's just gonna speed boost the other ones. And that's just gonna speed him off to death a little bit quicker. Oh, he's more dots. Alright. Why is it always the middle one that's resisting the slow? Yeah, we'll be fine. He's slowed down, so we're fine. Probably gonna glance. Yep. That's okay. Attack bar reduce. Stun. And we're good. Moving along. More dots. More dots. So this guy's got 10 dots on him now, so we gotta go beat him up until he dies. And let everyone else just die of natural causes. I don't think he can kill me even if he goes. I mean, that'll work, but if you put too many dots, you won't be able to stun things. Too many dots can be bad. But more dots, though. He's at 10 as well. Boop. Alrighty. Two dot dealers is usually all you need. One is fine too. Beretta can usually put enough dots on his own. It's just the problem with Beretta is when you come across water things, you don't end up with enough dots to, and it takes a little bit longer. Yeah. See you, Leonardo. I'm going to be calling it for now on the stream anyway, so thank you guys all for joining in. It was a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys all in the next stream, and until then, I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful weekend. Don't do anything too crazy, okay? See you guys.